Okay.
I'm Larry Krznarich.
I'm Rita Krznarich.
And we survived a tornado.
And a weather radio saved our lives.
We'll never forget it. It was our 5th wedding anniversary and we were out camping.
The skies looked really bad and we knew there could be trouble.
As Rita was cooking dinner, our anniversary dinner, I thought, well, it looks like it's going to get hit in an hour, and we were listening to the weather radio.
And they were saying, at that point, 85-mile-an-hour winds.
Possible.
Possible.
Yeah, severe storm.
And we still thought, how bad can it be?
It was fairly calm, but it was kind of eerily quiet, and the dog was being real quiet and all that.
But you could hear rolling thunder to the north, like constant, like it never stopped.
And about 10 minutes later, it was probably about 20 after 7, I turned the radio on, and the specific warning that there was a severe storm about to hit the Turtle Flambeau, take cover immediately. And I said to Rita, head for the table, I'm going to warn the neighbors. And I ran over there, and they were sitting in their tents. And I said, hey guys, the take cover warning came over specifically for here. Look out, here it comes. And I said, if it's bad, come back over. And all of a sudden, the wind just started picking up, and it was like somebody grabbed a knob on the wall and started turning it up from calm to pick to windy to wow. And we were heading for under the table, and the rain started then too, and the trees just started hissing and making noise, and the rain started raining sideways, and our stuff started blowing around.
Debris and chunks flying through the air.
Yep.
And you could hear, if you've ever heard one tree fall, you can imagine 50 trees all cracking and falling, and you could see them like twisting and going. It was pretty frightening.
I was looking downwind, and there was about a 16-inch diameter tree that I watched it rotate and about 12 feet up just explode, and the tree remained vertical and floated away over the horizon.
And where our screen house had been, where we may have been had it not been for the weather radio, it was completely covered with trees. Yeah. All of our stuff was completely covered.
And there was screaming going on and things like that. And I remember putting my arms out on everybody and screaming, we're alive, we're alive, we're alive, and we're okay. And a large red pine, 16 to 18 inches in diameter, came down and clipped off the corner of the table, and it hit me and it pinned me, and I didn't say anything, and I couldn't move. And I was laying there, and I remember looking at my watch and seeing it was 7:42 p.m. and I thought, this is trouble, and this is going to take all night. Everybody climbed out from under the table, and she said, we're all okay. And
I'll never forget you said, no, not exactly.
I said, I'm not okay, I can't move my legs, or I can't get up. And she said, come on, get up. What a time to kid. And I said, no, you need to call 911. And I was basically underneath a brush pile, all the trees down on top of me.
And they told us that his pelvis was broken in 3 spots. And then they said, and you are about to go in cardiac arrest. So you need to go get in the bed over here. And I was like, no.
Yeah. She goes, I'm fine.
And they said, no, really, you're not fine. It was found that I had a heart ailment that I probably had had for a long time. And they said, had it not been for the tornado and a tree and all of this, that I probably would have just weakened and died. Mm-hmm. So that in itself is a miracle.
If it wasn't for our weather radio, we'd be dead. Even since the storm, we've given weather radios as gifts to people. You can get them for $20 or in that range. There's no excuse not to have one or many.
Mm-hmm. So if telling our story saves one person's life, it's worth it.
Be ready.
Buy an emergency weather radio.